Hi guys. I decided to do like a vlog update style of my tattoo removal process. Obviously, that's what it's called. I've titled it something like that. Basically, I've had the second session done on the side of my neck. If you've seen my other video, I am in the process of removing this tattoo. Excuse me. Boy, I really get double chinny when I do that. Anyways, I'm in the process of removing this neck tattoo. Only the owl and the lettering, although I debated on the lettering. I'm keeping this. So I've had about 6 to 7 weeks ago, I had a session done on this neck, this side of my neck. And then a week later or 2 weeks later, I had a session on this side. So this past Monday, which was around 4 days ago, I had my second session here on this side. Because this side right here wasn't quite ready. I still had a little bit of sheen on it. Like if you ever get a tattoo, or you've gotten a tattoo and you know that where it's almost healed, but it kind of has a satiny look sheen to where the ink is, where it's not completely healed yet. That's kind of how it looks too when you scab after you get like laser treatment and then it starts to heal. So I had a little bit of that in spots. And time wise, it hadn't finished eating the ink, I guess, because you want to give your body like 5 to 6 weeks, something like that, to eat all the ink that it can. Anyways, before you have another session done. So this side wasn't quite ready. So the laser guy, he said he was going to go ahead and just do this half right here, and then I'm going back in a few weeks to have this side right here done, and then we'll wait like after this session's done, then we'll wait like a full like 6 weeks or so, and then we'll start doing our sessions where I have it all at once. I will say, since having the second session done on this side right here, there is some differences I was gonna like talk about. So when I first had my first session done on both sides, this it swelled a little bit. It was a little bit of swelling, and there was tons of blisters. For me, I had like these little baby blisters, and they got kind of big, but they weren't like grotesque. Like if you Google images on like blistering with laser treatments, some of them look really grotesque. It wasn't bad like that. It was just, it was like bumpy and stuff like that. I did notice when I got, and it took a little while for them to go away, that kind of thing. Now, the second session that I had right here, that was just on Monday, and it immediately like you started blistering, just a little bit after. There was also a lot of blood. So warning, trigger warning or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and put pictures in a second where I show how much I bled on the second session. I bled a considerable amount versus the first session. But the stuff that was the same was still the little bit of swelling, and the blisters were the same. But I did notice that the blisters went away really, really quick. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead. Here's the pictures of like literally not even 2 minutes after I had this session right here done, the second session on this side of my neck. So here we go. What it looked like. It looks very painful. It is, but it's the same line of when like people ask if it's painful to get a tattoo. It is painful, but if it's something you want or something you need, you can power through it, and it only takes a minute. Like if tattoos hurt how laser hurt and they were just as quick, then I would prefer the laser type of pain, because it's very quick. It is more of an intense pain, but it is very, very quick, so it's over. I was in and out in like 5 minutes. It just takes just a couple minutes to get it done. Anyways, this side right here, I've noticed, like if you can see where it's very scabby, but it already like I mean, 4 days, it's already poof, like no open areas. And it wasn't as itchy the second go around. It was itchy the first time for both sides. And I was really good at not picking this side. But on this side right here, after my treatment, my first treatment, I was pick city. I kept telling myself not to pick, but I picked a lot. But luckily, there's no showing of scarring or anything like that. And it seems to be, I mean, they look the same still because it's only been 4 days. I got to give this sucker like 5 weeks before I see like a major difference. And of course, I'll take photos where you can see side by side, because again, this side right here has had 2 sessions and this side right here has only had 1. So I hope to see like a big difference in a few weeks. Also, I noticed, I don't think it shows anymore, there's a little bit right there. If you can see a little bit of bruising, my jacket is making a shadow. But I did notice I really bruised right here where the lettering is. But it didn't hurt. It doesn't feel like a bruise. It just, the skin bruised. I don't know if that makes sense. But it didn't feel, it looks painful, but it wasn't painful after. You know what I mean? My skin, it didn't get as tight for as long as it did before on the first session. It just, I don't know. It was just, maybe it's because like my body was used to it. It's like, oh, we're going to feel this again. You know, that kind of thing. Maybe that's what it is. You know, like when you get your first tattoo and you're like, this hurts. And then later, as you get more tattoos, they still hurt and you still feel like, but your body is like, we've done this. Like, we can do it again. You know, until you pick a new area where you've not tattooed before. But anyways, that's my update. I'm going to do more of, I guess, vlog style updates just on like the process. And I can't remember if I said in the other video that I had made, I do plan on removing these triceratops guys right here as much as I can. I'll start doing that later. And then maybe about halfway, like a half year from now, see how this is getting removed. And then I'll start working on these guys. And I want to remove them just enough to where I can have some beautiful flowers underneath, like that are coming out of this really cool sketch art. I just got this sketch art like this past year. Like, it's a heart and it's got some blue and red in it, but it's like sketch style, so the lines like overlap, and I don't know, I just thought it looked kind of cool. And I'm going to get some flowers just coming out from it. Anyways, I'll stop rambling. If you're interested in this vlog series, I guess, that I'm starting, you know, subscribe. I think that's the first time I've said that in my videos. Anyways, whatever. And I'm just gonna keep updating and all that jazz. So, bye.